Well, remember the State Department of Education told Edmond to remove 2 books citing complaints.
But there are questions as to whether the person behind one of the complaints actually exists. News 4's Kaylee Olivas joining us now with details. Kaylee.
Yeah, Kevin, Edmond Public Schools is pushing back against orders from the State Department of Education to pull books from their libraries. And they discovered in this legal process that a letter from a concerned parent appears to be phony. The state Supreme Court agrees.
Library books are highly protected. They are protected materials that the district has a long-standing policy for review of the materials in our libraries.
Edmond Public Schools is defending their right to decide what's in their libraries. This in response to a letter from the Oklahoma State Department of Education claiming Edmond has 2 sexually graphic books on catalog and they need to go: The Kite Runner and The Glass Castle.
If we remove the books, we would be going against our own policy and federal court decisions. It's not about the books. It's about who has the right to decide what books should be in the library and who can say what books should be removed.
So now Edmond Public Schools is asking the state Supreme Court to step in, not over the content of the books, but on the issue of local control. They want the court to decide if OSDE is overstepping its bounds. The State Department of Education has been relatively silent in this lawsuit until now. In a new court filing from OSDE's attorneys, one of whom is the daughter-in-law of former State Superintendent Janet Barisi, accuses the Edmond School District of turning the state Supreme Court into a, quote, trial court, an administrative tribunal, and a library committee. There is also a mystery. Who is behind a letter sent to the state Supreme Court from a Randy Santosa, who calls himself an Edmond Schools parent? Well, according to the Oklahoman, the letter states, quote, the 2 books present in Edmond Public Schools with pornography are given to minor children by adult teachers for required reading in 10th grade English at all 3 high schools. Further adding, the Edmond Schools superintendent, quote, has ignored every parent's complaint about these books for years. But the district pushing back, saying district records do not show any district parent by that name, nor was the phone number on the letter registered to a Randy Santosa. News 4 also dug around, checking Oklahoma voter records and the state courts network, with no evidence that a Randy Santosa exists. The court has since dropped that letter from the evidence. Well, the Oklahoma State School Boards Association, as well as the Cooperative Council for Oklahoma School Administration, have both submitted statements to the court supporting the Edmond Public School District. An attorney for the State School Boards Association tells me, quote, we believe that decisions are best made at the local level by the people elected by the community to their school board. Oral arguments have been requested in this case, but no date has been set as of now.